Happy Tuesday, October 14th, 2025, everybody, and we got some weather to talk about here because for the first time in nearly a month or two, we are going to get some severe weather across the Great Plains into the eastern United States. So we got some breaking news to share with you guys today because we are going to get some severe weather for day 6. Now this may change, especially on how far this is, but this is what forecasts are suggesting. So we are starting off today by taking a look at the models for today, October 14th, and you can see here is that we got two coastal low pressure systems, one in the west and one in the east. The eastern one has already been hit by the coastal storm nearly across the coastline, and we got videos of houses being flooding and stuff like that, so please pray for all the people down there. And we actually got a low pressure system with some storm moving into the southwestern California as well, which is bringing snowfall to the Cascades into the Rocky Mountains, dumping feet of snow, and we got heavy rain too. In fact, this is going to be causing some flooding down there, especially for those that need it, which is not good because all the rain that is dumped on dry soil, they don't absorb that, which means it will be badly flooding. So if you live across the flooding areas, especially by the Rocky Mountains down there in California, you need to be ready for this. You need to be ready tonight, tomorrow. You need to be ready for this. So moving on into the marble goddess here, by the 15th, this low pressure system will be moving east toward Colorado, and we got some rain and some snow showers around that low pressure system. And then we can see we got a warm front developing here by Thursday the 16th over here. We got a warm front developing and the cold front developing, and we got a trough in the west and ridge in the east, which will bring up warm, moist air from the eastern United States and cool, dry air from the western United States. And this will set the stage for some severe weather across this area over the next couple days. And you can see already here by developing as this low pressure system moves northeast into Canada by October 17. And then by October 18, you can see that we got some storms developing from the Great Lakes all the way down to Texas. And these are going to be some severe weather makers, especially from Arkansas, Oklahoma, and down into Texas right over there. So please be ready for that on October 18, which is on a Saturday into the Sunday. But look at that. Going into the 19th, we can see this severe weather really start to develop, and we believe we can see this secondary low pressure system developing within that severe weather area, pushing northeast and hitting the Ohio River Valley, bringing rain and some severe weather down to Arkansas, Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, Texas, all the way down to Louisiana into New Orleans, and this will bring in some severe weather across as we go throughout the 19th to the 20th timeline. And then after that, well, of course, we got some cold air and some lake effect coming down from the north. So that is pretty exciting. That will bring lake effect back again. And this will be a lot as we go throughout the next few months here, as the cool air going over the warm, moist lakes. And this will create some lake effect. So pretty excited there for what's next. If you can see, you hear this will kind of develop a coastal low pressure system as this trough moves to the east, but this will immediately start another stage for warm air from the west and cooler air in the east until around the 24th, and we're going to get some really weird contrasts as signals of a clipper system developing to the low pressure system by the 25th, 26th. And then by the end of the model one, look at how strong this is. Wow, we are getting a snowstorm and a hurricane too, which this is not going to happen. So take that as we grant a salt, as this is not going to happen. So look at the severe weather for day 6 or day 5 as of today for day 6, we got a 15% 15% far west for some severe weather from Illinois all the way down to northeast coastal of Texas, and you can see this yellow shaded over there. That's severe weather, so please watch for some gusty winds, hail, which I don't think it's not going to be big of a concern, and yes, definitely tornadoes. So we need to watch that really closely as we are getting into the tornado season right now. So we're going to let you know as this day grows closer. But here is we take a look at the year map over there. Again, there'll be low pressure system moving to remote, but this is having something different here. So watch as this develops and this actually turns into the secondary low pressure system, potentially bringing strong winds to the Great Lakes area and bring cool air down. So that's pretty significant for this low pressure. And then we got this next one too moving in, and then the next one. So we're going to get 3 potential strong low pressure systems over the next 2 weeks. So buckle up. And by the looks of space weather here, which is a lot of these comments are making a close approach, especially with 3i outlets on the 21st of October. This is going to be this is going to be like spectacular. So buckle up because 3i outlets might make an explosion of the sun called the S-class flares, and if this causes CME towards Earth, this can be frustrating, and this can cause some severe storms across the whole United States for the winter. So stay tuned, buckle up, because we're going to have a lot of weather fun here over the next couple of weeks. Here's to take a look at the 8 to 14 day climate prediction center temperatures, and you can see we got warm in the east, above average temperature, with below average to the west. So, but I would have been surprised if this would change to below average in the east very soon. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, that's it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Whoop.